Hey, you gonna talk to me?
Hey, Charles.
You gonna talk to me?
Have I never ever talked to you?
Yes, you always talk to me. How you doing?
Good, good.
Okay, so what do you think of this? Should we get the title of Green City?
Of what?
Green City. Is this a Green City?
Yeah. I would suggest so. Yeah, we've won a number of awards for greenhouse gas reductions and for doing our buildings for energy efficiency and losing less power. We're putting all LED lights in the city.
To do exercise, we're the only city that won't allow people to ride a bicycle on the trail with no helmet or without being harassed by the park patrol, the rat patrol.
Yeah, and I've been following your blog and I've seen your interviews and stuff like that.
Hypocrite, don't want to say hypocrite,
No,
but you know, I mean...
I sent you a message and I said, you know, here's the answer to the problem, walk.
Yeah, but
I don't have a bicycle. I mean, I don't use a bicycle anymore, but I do a lot of walking.
Shouldn't it be good for... I got him last week. He got me upset.
Lord help me, Stephen.
No, he doesn't need any help. Trust me.
He was taking a shot at you last week too.
I know he was.
No, but the bottom line is...
Walk.
No, what...
You know what? Bicycles cost money. Helmets cost money. There's too many rules. There's too many regulations.
rules.
You want to get even with the system? Walk.
But the cops are changing good law-abiding citizens like kids
then walk.
into criminals.
But you're saying the less fortunate.
Not only the less fortunate,
Watch out,
Brad.
there's a police car coming. I don't want you to get hit.
Oh, yeah. Put it right there. Yeah, right. They would love that, huh? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just in time, too. Get out of here. No, but... Shoo! Scram! There.
Say that. He's a nice man.
I know. Who is it?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's all right. I all know them. Anyway, bottom line is, so we're gonna shouldn't we warn the tourists that's gonna come here that there's a police force waiting to grab them if they wear no helmet.
Oh, you're saying you're warning tourists not to come to Fredericton because they'll be charged
Harassed,
and arrested.
fine, everything.
Yeah. When's the last time a tourist was arrested and put in jail
Not
in
arrested,
Fredericton?
but fined. There was 4 tourists last summer. They were giving a stern lecture by the rat patrol
Well,
and the cops.
The same thing happened to me when I was in Montreal. I got dinged a real big fine for parking.
No helmet in Montreal.
You can't use Quebec as a good example.
You know what? For once, I fucking agree with you. But anyway, no. But I mean, why? Are you following me? I know you're pig-headed, but I mean, this is an issue.
I'm following you, but I just, I would say if you want to exercise, the best exercise
is walking again.
And you don't need a helmet.
Charles, with all his influence and all the people on his views, he should try to do a campaign to get helmets.
May the 25th, there's going to be a guy coming here from Holland.
Yeah.
You don't wear a helmet in Holland. And he's going to come here to preach. What are we going to tell this guy? I mean, how confused we are? How...
Well, didn't you say in your blog you're going to talk to this?
Oh, I'm going to straighten him out.
Yeah.
I'm going to straighten out the city out at that meeting.
Well, you know what? He should be wearing a helmet when he talks to you.
Jesus Christ.
Not because of the biking, because of you. Charles, look, we just agreed to disagree.
I appeal for the committee.
I don't do the bike thing because I don't have to worry about any of that stuff. I do the walking thing.
I know you do the walking.
And I love it.
Yeah, but people need to exercise. We're the fattest people per capita in Canada.
What about the people in the Olympics that do the snowboarding and all that stuff with the helmets?
You don't. If you drive a skateboard, you don't have to wear a helmet. That's crazy.
I'm talking about the Olympic sports.
But we're talking about Green City. Look. The river is beautiful. And the guy goes on the trail for a nice ride.
Yeah.
Then he has to be harassed by this rat patrol. Does that make sense?
Yeah, you're seeing the harassment side of it. I'm seeing the side that assists people when they have a bit of a problem, and that's happened before too. They're not
vandalism, loss.
They're not really there to go after people and harass them.
Yes, they do.
It's an educational thing. I mean,
they stop people.
Where's your friend, the premier?
My friend, the premier. Our friend, the premier.
Yeah. How are you getting along with him on this helmet?
I mean, he's going to get it tomorrow.
Well, he could answer all the questions. If
but okay. No, the helmet. I can understand that. I can understand that. Here is the rat patrol.
Yeah.
And if you ride a bicycle, it's common sense, Brad. If you ride a bicycle on George Street at 2:00 in the morning, why should you be stopped by cops? If you're riding on the sidewalk.
I think if you were riding on a if you were riding on Puff the Magic Dragon, I think they'd stop you, Charles. I mean, no, they don't.
Come on.
I think you get harassed.
I appear in front of the Public Safety Committee. The police are using this avenue to go after people, and they're changing people, put the criminal record on.
They got better things to do.
Exactly. Isn't there drug dealers here that can take care of, except chasing people that has on
Read
a
the courts
bicycle?
every day in the paper. I mean, there's people getting caught doing that. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff going on, abuse and assaults and everything. I mean, somebody riding on the trail without a helmet is...
Yeah, but why
down
go
there.
after them? They go after them.
Because the province puts laws into place. It's like the seatbelt. If you stop somebody with a seatbelt...
We understand the helmet with the province. Okay, but here, how about the sidewalk? Like, if there would be no bicycling on King and Queen Street, I can understand that.
That's a better discussion.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You'll get further with that than you will with the helmet thing.
No,
because
the helmet has nothing to do.
about that.
I know that. I'm sorry.
The
I
sidewalk thing is-
apologize.
You what?
Dan tape.
Can I just turn that around for a second? Could you do that again?
I apologize there, okay?
You heard it right here. No, on the sidewalks,
Yes.
that is an issue.
Okay.
And what you have to do, I think, and we've been through this all the time, is like the businesses downtown and people, they are the ones that really have serious complaints when bikes go too fast on the sidewalk.
I understand that. But if you're there at 2 o'clock in the morning on George Street, and then you're harassed by the cops at 2 o'clock in the morning, it's just an avenue to go after people. That's
Is that
what the
drinking and
police...
driving?
Drive a car. No, I'm talking about riding a bicycle on the
You
sidewalk.
can't drink and drive a bicycle at 2
Yes, you
o'clock
can.
in the morning.
Yes,
You can.
Yes, you can. Yeah. If you
can?
can, but then mind that if you're riding a bicycle peacefully, even at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, nobody around, you're driving on the sidewalk, they will go after you.
Well, it's like you're driving between here and Moncton and there's nobody around, so why should I put my seatbelt on?
No, but
I mean, you can't break the law because you don't think anybody's looking.
isn't there a way to change this bylaw?
It's the provincial law.
That's not provincial bylaw to ride a bicycle on the sidewalk.
Oh yeah.
That's a municipality.
I think if you have something you want to pursue, that's a good one.
No,
Not the helmet.
that's the one. No, the helmet, that's the province. You got
let
nothing to
go
do
of the
with
helmet.
the helmet. Is the rat patrol confronting the citizen, the rat patrol paid by the city,
Yeah.
confronting the tourists and everybody because they have no helmet. If the city council would tell them, back off, never mind. If the cops want to go after people with no helmet, let them do it. The
But
rat patrol.
why don't you start with the people that can change the law?
Hello.
I mean, how do I tell my people
The bylaw,
the helmets and the helmets?
the sidewalk.
Oh, okay. So about the helmets and the sidewalk, you're still with.
You were
the
more
helmets.
confused than you were in that parking lot. Now you know what I'm talking about.
Where's my car?
Sidewalk.
I get too much oxygen. I'm not smoking.
How long has it been?
3 weeks.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I haven't got a punch in the head and wrist.